Are you working in private banks, NBFCs or insurance companies and worried about your career prospects in long run? Do you have ever aspired to join a government bank and have a secured, stress-free career in long run? Then you have come to the right platform and the right video. Hello and welcome to Knowledgist, and I am Pravanjan Tripathi, and today we are going to discuss how to switch from private sector to public sector banking jobs. Even after 2, 3 or 10 years of banking experience in these institutions or in private banks, you feel yourself zero at banking, maybe 70, 80 or 100% at sales, less a banker, more a salesman type job, then time to switch. Are you done with the boss culture, LI cell, slangs inside the office premises, repeated long con calls, etc., and constant bullying at workplace? Then time for you to switch to public sector bank jobs. And above all, if you are wondering that it is not your cup of tea to prepare for a competitive exam or to join the fray of competitive bankers, then you are wrong. I am going to tell you how easily you can be a public sector banker, what are the ways ahead, how to prepare in right direction, what should be your strategy, what is the competition level, all that in this edition of Knowledgist. But before that, let's look into the stats of your platform Knowledgist. This is the start in front of you, the selections at Knowledgist, and here you can guess or here you can get an assumption that where will you stand if you give a try this year 2022. In this year we have selection in scale 1, that is 1800, thanks to SBI CBO selections last year March, more than 1500 selections. So scale 1 we got 1500 plus in that one exam. In scale 2, 900 thanks to RRB selections, more than 350 plus scale 2 selections. In scale 3 we have total 350 selection in the entire 1 year, that is from March 2021 to this date, right? And credit and risk management somewhere around 300 selections, and forex and IT 200, others stand somewhere around 150. So that means I want to tell all of you that we got 3,700 placements in the entire year, in the entire 1 year. Our first selection, first batch was SBI CBO 2020-21, and this is the number of selections. So here you have a fair chance to get selected, and in coming slides I will be taking you through how easily you can crack it. So we have launched a very special program that is called Bankers Guild. You can go and check out what is the guild meaning and why we have choose or selected the word guild. Guild is an association of people who are there to achieve their aims. So this special program is called Bankers Guild, and it is for beginners looking to switch from private banks to government banks, and in entire 1 year whatever exam will come, it will be covered, okay? And you will be able to get one live batch and all recorded batch. If you have specific goals like RRB, etc., then you can choose selected ones. But if you are a beginner and looking to have a great journey ahead with Knowledgist, then you can go through it. And the course I outline, we are going to cover A to Z, everything in banking, written, exclusive mock interviews, probable questions, previous year questions, and some easy tricks and methods to qualify in these exams. But first things first, let's discuss about selection process. How public sector bank recruit people in lateral entry. Essentially what I am here to tell you is about banking lateral entries, and is it easy to crack or it is difficult to crack for you? What is the level of exam? Tough, moderate or easy to crack these exams, we will discuss. Exam pattern of these exams varies from interview only to written plus interview. Whichever mode the bank prefer, remember banking is going to play a very vital role in your selection. Even if it is a written plus interview model in which banks are going to select their probable candidates, 80% role banking is going to play, right? So many a times written will only be qualifying in nature. If it will be added to your final list, then probably the contribution of quant, reasoning and English will be less, and the cutoff of these exams vary from 1 mark to 3-4 marks out of 30-40 total weightage of these sections. So if you give good amount of time every day, that is not more than 1 hour, I'm saying, because I know your time, how precious your time is and how fatigued you feel after your working hours. So 1 hour is good enough to crack these exams every single day if you have a long-term plan, say for 1 year. Okay, so what happens, many times notifications come and people fill the notification and expect that they will crack it. Essentially what I am here to tell you, stay prepared from beginning. और ये सेशंस जो है ना वो हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों लैंग्वेज में होगा. आज मैं इंग्लिश में इसलिए बात कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि हमारा जो चैनल है वो पैन इंडिया प्रेजेंस है, और मैं सिंपल इंग्लिश में बात कर रहा हूँ ताकि किसी को कोई दिक्कत ना हो. ठीक है, तो सेपरेट बैचेस रहता है, इंग्लिश और हिंदी में आप क्रैक कर पाएंगे. तो क्या क्या कैरियर ऑप्शंस हैं? जनरलिस्ट ऑफिसर, ये आरआरबी में भी आता है. बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र का भी हमारा कोर्स चल रहा है, फ्लैगशिप कोर्स है, और बहुत सारे बैंक, इंडियन बैंक आने वाला है, इंडिया पोस्ट पेमेंट बैंक इज देयर इन फ्रे. Then comes the rural bank scale 2, scale 3 job, and it is always at par with the public sector banks, and many students prefer joining rural banks due to the guarantee of home posting and more peaceful life than public sector banks. So, and also salary is almost at par with public sector banks. If you get 98% of the entire salary of a public sector bank in rural banks. Only few allowances are less. Basic, DA, special pay, all are same in rural banks, and nowadays it is becoming a lucrative post. And remember, if you join as a scale 2, there is a due of bipartite settlement in November 2022. By the time you join, your gross will be 90,000 and your scale 3 gross will be somewhere around 1.4 if you are a JIIB, CIIB qualifier. Okay, and then comes specialist officer exam. If you have credit exposure, risk exposure, like you have worked in credit departments or you have worked in, because risk are various type of risk, credit risk, operational risk, FCU related exposures you have, you can join there. If you have IT related roles you have played, chartered accountants are hired in lateral entry segment, law officers, forex, treasury are hired. So any experience in a private sector bank will be working here. IT officers, special recruitment of IT officers are nowadays taking place, and wealth management, many times wealth management is a contractual job, but this is a pass to enter into public sector bank. Then you search for better opportunities. Okay, and yes, experience do matters, your experience matters and our experience matters too. So is Knowledgist. Why I said, because Knowledgist is the India's only platform that is dedicated for banking lateral entry segment, and our result numbers are miraculous. So you can ask your doubts to me directly in comment sections. It will be answered by me and by other banking experts of our channel. And you know that what is there about my credentials, that is on your screens. I will not discuss about that. We have a great team and so many bankers work with us. I personally take classes of public sector bankers who are looking for promotional exams from AGM to GM cadre even, and we are the only platform to take classes of AGMs or scale 5 employees of public sector banks aspiring to be or to wanting to be promoted to scale 6, or that is of GM or DGM cadres in various banks. So, and this is our result from last 1 year. SBI CBO 1500 plus selections, PNBSO 115, BOM 40 plus out of 110, not 120, Canara Bank 20 selections, law, IT, etc. Union Bank 150 plus selections, IBPS RRB scale 2, scale 3 450, scale 3 only 78. So these are the whopping numbers of our achievements, and you could be the next one. And one stop link is knowledgist.in/courses, that is also there in description. Also don't forget to join us in LinkedIn. We are more than 13,000 members in LinkedIn, and in Telegram more than 5,000 in one channel, and in other various groups we have 20,000 members. Join social media of your choice and stay connected with Knowledgist. Thank you for your love, time and support. We are looking forward to contribute 90% of the lateral entry results from Knowledgist. So far 70 to 80% selected candidates in these segments are from Knowledgist. I want to increase that number. We want to be the only player in this segment and contribute 100% into it. I know that many of you have some doubts. In live comments you are asking us. Our banking experts are answering you in the comment section. Please rely on that. Today, due to time constraint, I cannot answer your live comments. We'll be discussing all that in our coming editions. So thank you for being with us. Thank you for being with Knowledgist. Don't forget to subscribe, share this channel with your friends. And yes, Bankers Guild program is on. Starting from today, we'll have a very successful batch in this segment. Don't forget to join that batch. Even if you don't get a selection, you will be a perfect banker when you come out of this course. So thank you. We'll discuss in next week about more about Bankers Guild program. Till then, links are open to join. Do join. Thank you.